Okay, let's talk about prepositions. We have seen some preposition already before to talk about location. So, for example, à means at. So, à la maison, for example, at the house. Or de means from. So, if you're coming from school, you say j'arrive de l'école, from the school. And en, like en classe, or en ville, and that kind of stuff. So these prepositions describe a location or something that has to do with a place. Okay, and so in this chapter, there's gonna be a list of other prepositions that you'll need to learn to express location. So I'm gonna say them. Just repeat them after me. À côté de, à droite de, à gauche de, dans, derrière, devant, en face de, entre, loin de, par, près de, sous, and sur. The last two are pretty similar. Be careful. Sous and sur. Okay? Now you notice that a number of these prepositions have de at the end. À côté de, à droite de, à gauche de, en face de, loin de, près de. Okay? So these prepositions right here, you'll have to see that we're going to have to use this contraction. For example, if you have gymnase, which is the gym, okay, or the gymnasium, it's le gymnase. So if you want to say that it's next to the gymnase, is la cantine est à côté de le gymnase, and you remember that de and le together become du. So la cantine est à côté du gymnase. Now, près de means close to, près de, but if you have enfants in the plural right here, it's going to be près des enfants because it's a contraction of de and les. So don't forget that, and that's going to be the case with all these prepositions right here that have a de that's part of it. Okay? So that's for that. So memorize these prepositions right here. Make sure that you know what they mean so that I can quiz you and find out if you really did your memorization work. Okay? That's the meaning of these prepositions. Now, just one thing about the preposition à, you've seen that before. Just remember à means that it's at or in or to a certain city. So à Nice, to Nice, or in Nice. Or à Paris, à Bruxelles, à Frankfurt, à Barcelone, à Los Angeles, etc., etc. All these names of cities are preceded by à if you want to say at or to. Okay, for countries, we're going to have different prepositions, but oftentimes it's going to be with en, like en France, en Belgique, en Suisse, en Allemagne, en Angleterre, for all these countries that are feminine. Okay, more on this some other time, but en is what you're going to use to say in or to a country. Okay, you can add to or juste in front of your prepositions to modify these prepositions a little bit. So just next to someone or right next to someone, you could use juste à côté or to in front of it to make it a little bit more precise. Okay, we saw this contraction. Then we have the preposition chez. Chez is the same thing as à, so we'd say à la maison or chez le dentiste, but à goes in front of a thing while chez goes in front of a person. So chez Arnaud, because Arnaud is a name of a guy. So at Arnaud's or to Arnaud's place. Okay. Chez sa cousine, at his cousins, or to her cousins, out of context. Okay. So remember chez to say at or to with a name of a person with a person. So chez le dentiste being a person, you would say chez. Okay. So chez le docteur is one of them. Chez la coiffeuse, hairdresser. Chez Rachid, chez moi, all that's good stuff. Okay, and then finally, what you need to know is that after a preposition, you're not going to use a subject pronoun when you want to use a pronoun. You wouldn't say à côté de je, or chez tu, or avec il. No, you have to use what we call a disjunctive pronoun. That's this fancy word right here, disjunctive pronoun. So instead of de je, you're going to say moi. So avec moi or chez moi. Instead of tu, you're going to use toi. Chez toi, avec toi, à côté de toi, next to you, okay? So lui, elle, nous, vous, eux, elle. What you'll notice is that some of them are similar to the subject. Elle and elle don't change. Vous and vous, nous and nous are the same. Elle and elle are the same, but then we're going to have moi, toi, lui, and eux that are very different that you'll need to memorize. Okay, doc? So that's about it. I hope it helps, and that's the second part of your grammar assignment for the next lesson.